Today's date, April 21st, 2023. We're here with someone I like to say, I like to call him Major Sesker. When I knew him, the last substantive rank he held was Major Prince George County Police Department, a brother who I've known for maybe close to 30 years. I now have to say Sheriff Sesker. Sheriff, give us your full name. Tell us when you were born and where you were born.
Sure. Sheriff Everett Sesker, and I was born and raised in Anne Arundell County, Edgewater, Maryland, and that was August 26, 1967.
Amazing, amazing. And where did you attend school?
I went through primary school, Edgewater Elementary, Central Middle, and graduated from South River High School. And then I went down south to South Carolina, where I went to Winthrop University.
Outstanding. What did you study at Winthrop?
I double majored in mass communications and political science.
Outstanding. And when did you return to the county?
I came back in 1989, graduated from college, came back in 1989, and I always had an interest in law enforcement, but I preyed on it for a little bit, so I did some other jobs and things, and then finally I talked to a good friend of mine, and I talked to his father, actually. He was a sergeant with Annapolis City Police Department, Mr. Charles Hicks. And we talked for about an hour and a half, and my mind was set after that conversation. I called Anne Arundell County Police, and they told me they weren't hiring. And my next call was to Prince George's County, and that's where it all began for me.
So when did you attend academy for Prince George's?
Let me see. I started October the 22nd, 1990.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I think I may have met you right after that.
You sure did. Yep. I was a new officer. I had probably just gotten cut loose, and I think we met in the courtroom one day.
Indeed.
Yep.
But Brother Sesker, wasn't it the case that you also used to frequent a certain barbershop out there in Kettering? I'm not sure whether it was Kettering or Marlboro.
Yep. I used to, Tim was my barber.
Well, there we go. Tim Roebuck.
Tim Roebuck was my barber, and your barber too, I think.
Was Steve.
Or was Steve, his brother?
And if Steve wasn't there, I'd go to Tim.
You're right.
And that was right off Kettering Drive in Prince George's County.
Mm-hmm. That's where I purchased my first home.
Amazing.
My first home was there, and
What was the address?
Oh gosh.
It was Kettering something. It was because there's Kettering Drive, Kettering Lane.
Right.
We were Kettering Court, I think.
Yeah.
I think we were 11 to 11 Kettering Court. But anyway, I would see that very statuesque, serious brother out there in the courthouse. Because we'd have trials where he'd be defense witness. Prosecution's witness on various cases. And then I saw him rise up the ranks because initially, when you're a police officer, what's the color of your shirt?
Well, when you get out of academy, it's gray.
Yes, sir.
It's gray, and until you reach command status, then you get a white shirt.
Indeed. And how many years did you spend with the Prince George County Police Department?
I did 22 years, just over 22 years.
Indeed.
I did 22 years there, and I retired. I did some things after retirement. And then from there, I was appointed by Governor Hogan to be the executive director of the Maryland Police Training and Standards Commission. So I oversaw certification for all officers in the state of Maryland.
Outstanding. What a resume.
Yeah.
And then, you're walking here on a personal matter having to do with your family. And I'm saying, because we've been working with the city of Seat Pleasant, where we are honored to serve as council. And I know you had been working with the local government insurance trust.
Right.
And I know we've provided some support to your campaign in the past, but I've not kept up.
Yeah.
So tell me what the good news was that brings us to this conversation today.
Well, the good news is I am the current sheriff for Anne Arundell County.
Amazing.
I am the first elected African American sheriff in the county's history. The sheriff's office was created in 1650, and I won the last election.
Amazing. So after 300 years.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, for those who do not know, they know the sheriff from old cowboy movies, and you don't have a five-pointed star, but tell us what the bottom line the sheriff's department does is a little different from the county police.
That is true. Now, it depends on where you live at. Some people, they have a sheriff's office that they're full service. If you go down to Charles County, they're full service. There is no county police. They do everything down there.
Yeah.
Here in Prince George's County, it's very similar to Anne Arundell County.
Mm-hmm.
Anne Arundell County, we have a county police, and then we also have a sheriff's office. Now, little history about the sheriff's office. Sheriff's office was created and gets its power from the Maryland Constitution. So every county in the state of Maryland will have a sheriff's office.
Yes.
And our responsibility there in Anne Arundell County is we provide security or protect the circuit court, and we serve. Think of us as the law enforcement arm for the circuit court. Anything that comes from the circuit court, whether it be a summons, a subpoena, arrest warrant, it's the responsibility of the sheriff's office to serve it.
Amazing, amazing. And so, what would be, let's say, your mission as the new sheriff in town to explain to the citizens the importance of having a sheriff's department and what benefits it provides the community?
Well, what I'm doing right now is one of the things that I campaigned on is I wanted to show the value of the office of the sheriff. Everybody knows about the county police, but they don't know about the sheriff's office. So what I'm doing right now is I'm engaging the communities. I just finished wrapping up my first budget. I don't want to put it out there too early, but we've made some great strides. We're looking to get some additional people, some additional equipment for the sheriff's office. And now I'm really attacking my community engagement. I'm just about ready to sign a memorandum of understanding with an agency in Anne Arundel County that deals with reentry, because I look at it like this. If we can put cuffs on somebody, we should be able to help them and give them the assistance that they need when they get out, to give them a real start in life.
That's right.
So I'm looking at that, and I'm also looking at working with the Lighthouse program in Annapolis that deals with people who are in need of shelter and things.
Yes.
We're going to try and raise some different things that they may need, toiletry items, clothing, food, and stuff like that. So we're partnering with the community. We're stepping outside of our norm, and we're going to do things that hopefully help to solve some of the problems that our community faces.
Well, Sheriff Sesker, it rhymes, Sheriff Sesker.
Yeah.
It's just an honor and privilege to have known you all these years and to see your evolution and your groundbreaking presence in Anne Arundel County, your home county, is just a great blessing for all of us. And our office stands ready to assist you. I know that with regard to recidivism, the whole idea of trying to prevent people from getting back into the system once they've gotten out of it, we'd be happy to come by and assist you pro bono, just to talk to people about the tips, the do's and don'ts, the things you can do to make new friends, put yourself in a new environment, because oftentimes the friends we keep can make us or it can break us.
Yes.
And the environment within which we continue to reside, if it's not enabling us in good value systems, it's not enabling us in good practices, good habits, can lead us back to the same place we came from. So I'd be happy to, do what we can to assist your noble efforts. And with regard to the issue of shelter, we do know a top flight chef who's always, he's a Christian man, he's always happy to help.
Okay.
He can come by there and maybe help out sometime. So,
Great.
Look, I just want to ask God to bless your path, your wonderful family, and it's been an honor and privilege to serve you, sir.
Well, I tell you what, it has been an honor and a privilege to know you, Mr. Christian. So I hope our relationship continues to flourish.
Yes, sir.
And we welcome you in Anne Arundel County.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, look, one of the things I'm going to make a request of, and I just want to make sure this video will be corroborating evidence, is to get a nice picture of you in your uniform.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yes, indeed. So we can hang it in an auspicious location in our lobby,
Yes.
because, this is human history being made, and we're happy to be part of it.
All right.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.